C1. You are listening at FameTV.info. From France to Beijing at a distance of more than 8,000 kilometers, from Beijing Capital Airport to Beijing Capital Airport at a cost of 120 yuan, a total of 445 minutes. How much time would it take for that person to get from the clouds to the mud? That I wish I had 100 hours a day to anesthetize myself so that I wouldn't recognize my name or my surname. However, the driver's license was still within sight. A calm yet unsmiling face and a pleasant name, Mo Chien Sun. The city was so familiar that it hurt my heart, but I couldn't bear to leave it. As the empty car climbed the mountain path, the clear green still made me silent. The guard signaled for me to stop and pointed to a sign that forbid intrusion without permission. That I got out of the car holding my phone. I'm going to Chiao Mansion. Taking out his identity card for them to see, a guard walked over and smiled. Oh, it's Miss Mo. This morning, we called from the mansion saying that Miss Mo will be here. Please let us through. How can you not be sensible? You should check Miss Mo's ID card as well. No more registrations. What record? Miss Mo is young Master Chiao's fiancée. Miss Mo, please go in. Madam came back earlier. Driving my broken Charlie in front of other people's strange eyes, I saw that the front of the house was already filled with expensive limousines, and where my Shaili taxi was parked, it looked like a clown. Just like my life, I'm also a clown, the wet nurse who had been guarding the entrance of the garden said with a long face. Miss Mo, let's go through the back door. There are a lot of guests at the front, and Madam said we can't lose any face for the Chiao residence. I smiled and followed her up the stairs. She stood by the armrest and said, Miss Mo, Madam should be in young master's room. Yes. He walked up the stairs to the left and headed towards Chiao Dongcheng's room. The door was pushed open a crack, and a woman's voice came out, Eastern City. Do I look good in this outfit? With just a glance, you could see a beautiful woman holding a royal blue low-cut skirt and talking to a man with his back to me. She was wearing only underclothes, and her body was becoming more and more infuriating. That I know who she is, a famous host who often sees her on TV, but she is my fiancé's mistress. The bed was a mess, and one could tell what had happened just by thinking about it. Eastside City, what should we do? I don't have any strength left in my body. If I don't perform well in the opening dance, I'll lose face. Her voice was so tender that it made my bones go soft. That I closed the door politely and saw the half-dot smile on Mrs. Chiao's face on the porch. That I nodded. Madam Chiao. Today is the Eastern City's birthday. I didn't know that he called his friends here. Thousand Seals. She called me by my name without meaning. That I smiled and said, Madam Chiao, I'm quite busy today. Please tell him that I have a happy birthday. She frowned and looked unhappily at the carpet. The snow-white carpet left some black marks on my feet. I lowered my head and took off my shoes. Madam Chiao, I'll be going now. Goodbye. She said politely, take care. I'll call you tomorrow. Nanny, nanny. Behind her, her voice was cold as she said, change the carpet. It's already dirty from stepping on it, so don't let the guests see it and be rude. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.